Nosara is the fastest growing surf community in Costa Rica. Nosara has been one of the top destinations for traveling surfers and expats looking to resettle in Costa Rica for 2 decades now. Because of this, the once tiny village of Nosara has boomed into a tourist hub. One of the main reasons for this tourist and expat boom in Nosara Costa Rica has been the uber-consistent waves of Playa Guayanes just to the south of the small village of Nosara. Another reason for this tourist boom is the fact that Nosara is in fact a blue zone, one of the few places on Earth the people regularly live to be over 100 years of age. So let's talk about the surf in Nosara, and what makes it so special for traveling surfers and expats alike. As we said before, the main surfing beach of Nosara is going to be Playa Guayanes, a few kilometers south of the main village. This beach has uber-consistent waves that break at all tides. Furthermore, this long stretch of black sand beach breaks over 320 days a year and is rarely flat, making it a very safe choice for a surf trip. What is really special about Guayanes is the wave shape. This beach is rarely hollow and is always relatively playful even at huge wave size. That means that for surfers looking to ride longboards or alternative surfboards, Guayanes is one of the best places to surf in the world on a regular basis. On top of this, there are other surf breaks within a short driving distance to Nosara, including Playa Nosara, which is north of Guayanes and has a rivermouth and another long back sand beach that is not as consistent as Guayanes but is much more shortboard friendly in terms of heaviness. A bit north there is another great shortboarding beach at Playa Opcional, which is a turtle sanctuary a few months of the year. Playa Opcional can have firing barrels, and during my time in Nosara it was my favorite wave to surf on a regular basis. Opcional only works at the higher tide, so be prepared for that. It has many shifting peaks, so you will have to move up and down the beach depending on the state of the existing sandbars during your trip. There is also a small right point break at Playa Pilata that can work really well depending on swell and wind conditions. It is very rocky, so be aware that there may be hazards under the water at Playa Pilata. Now let's talk about some of the cons of taking a surf trip to the Nosara region in Costa Rica. The first and most obvious con is going to be the crowds. There are crowds here and they are not going anywhere. If anything, it's only going to get more crowded over the next decade because of several factors I have already outlined in this video. The next obvious con is going to be the cost of a surf trip to Nosara. This is the most expensive surfing region in Costa Rica because it is highly Americanized. $10 smoothies and $20 cheeseburgers are a thing here. There is only one affordable soda in the whole community, and that is Rosie's. The third con of Nosara is going to be the Americanization of the region. English will be the main language spoken here, and even if you speak Spanish to the locals, many of them will respond to you only in English. There are not Central American vibes in Nosara. In fact, it feels a lot like a small Californian or Floridian beach town in the middle of the jungle. Many of the true locals have been totally displaced at this point, which is a sad reality all over the world, even in the United States, at this point. The final con is going to be the lack of consistent offshores. This area is just outside of the Papagayo wind region, which makes up northern Guanacaste, meaning that straight offshore winds are more rare. The waves here do not really need offshore winds because of the mellow shape, but when the offshore winds do come, the waves do benefit, as always anywhere in the world. Thanks for watching this guide. I hope you enjoy your next surf trip to Nosara and get some good waves. Do you like this video format? I am trying something different for this channel. Let me know in the comments and be sure to like and subscribe for more surf-related content. Pura vida.